From ancient cave paintings to buried time capsules, humans have always yearned to leave their mark on the future. We crave to share our stories, our knowledge, and even our warnings with those who will come after us. While physical time travel remains a dream, the allure of sending messages through time persists. What if we could communicate not just across space but across centuries? This is the driving question behind the fascinating concept of time seeds. Imagine a seed, dormant for 1,000 years, suddenly coming to life. But this is no ordinary plant. Encoded within its very DNA is a message from the past, a dispatch from our ancestors to a future they could only imagine. This is the tantalizing promise of time seeds, a revolutionary concept blending biotechnology and information science. Unlike time capsules that rely on physical preservation, time seeds utilize the power of genetic material to store and transmit information across generations. This idea might sound like something out of science fiction, but the seeds of this technology are being planted in laboratories today. By harnessing the power of genetic engineering and nanotechnology, scientists are exploring the possibility of encoding information within the very building blocks of life. It's a concept as audacious as it is captivating. The goal of the Time Seed project is simple yet profound: to create a reliable method of sending messages to the future. These messages could contain anything from historical records and scientific discoveries to warnings about environmental dangers or societal pitfalls. Imagine future generations learning about our greatest triumphs and our most challenging struggles directly from us, their ancestors. The concept hinges on the development of time-delayed seeds, genetically engineered to germinate and release their encoded information after a predetermined period, perhaps decades, centuries, or even millennia. These seeds would act as miniature time capsules, carrying within their DNA the hopes, dreams, and warnings of a bygone era. Imagine a future historian unearthing a time seed from our era. Upon activation, the seed releases its data, painting a vivid picture of our time, our culture, our technology, and the challenges we faced. Such a message could offer invaluable insights into our past, helping future generations learn from our mistakes and build a better future. But how exactly do we encode information within something as small and seemingly simple as a seed? This is where the magic of biotechnology comes into play. The key lies in DNA, the molecule responsible for carrying genetic instructions in all living organisms. DNA's ability to store vast amounts of information in an incredibly compact form makes it an ideal candidate for time capsules. Scientists are exploring techniques like DNA data storage, where digital information is converted into a DNA sequence. This sequence is then synthesized and incorporated into the seed's genome. When the seed germinates at the predetermined time, the encoded DNA can be extracted, sequenced, and the information decoded using specialized technology. Think of it as a biological hard drive, capable of storing information for centuries. This intricate process relies on the precise control of gene expression, ensuring the encoded information remains dormant until the desired activation time. While still in its early stages, the science behind time seeds is rapidly advancing, driven by breakthroughs in genetics, nanotechnology, and synthetic biology. Section 4. The ethics of time capsules. However, the ability to send messages through time raises profound ethical questions. Do we have the right to burden future generations with our messages? What if our warnings are misinterpreted or our values are no longer relevant? The potential impact of time seeds on future societies must be carefully considered. One concern is the potential for manipulation. Could time seeds be used to propagate biased historical narratives or to influence the course of future events? Furthermore, the very act of sending a message implies a certain level of authority, a claim that our perspective is worth preserving and sharing. But who gets to decide what messages are sent and what criteria should guide these decisions? These ethical dilemmas highlight the need for careful deliberation and broad societal discussion. The development of time seed technology must go hand in hand with the establishment of ethical guidelines and safeguards to ensure its responsible use. Section 5. A message for tomorrow. The prospect of sending a message to the future is both exhilarating and daunting. It compels us to confront fundamental questions about who we are, what we value, and what legacy we wish to leave behind. It's a responsibility that should not be taken lightly. If I could send one message to the future, it would be a message of hope and a plea for understanding. I would tell them about our struggles for peace, equality, and sustainability, and urge them to continue the fight for a more just and equitable world. I would remind them that despite our flaws, humanity is capable of great compassion, creativity, and resilience. Most importantly, I would encourage them to embrace the unknown with the same spirit of curiosity and wonder that has driven human progress for millennia. For it is in the face of the unknown that we discover our greatest potential and create our most enduring legacies. Section 6. What will you say? The potential of time seeds to bridge the gap between generations is immense. As we stand on the cusp of this new frontier, we are presented with a unique opportunity to shape the future by sharing the lessons of the past. But the question remains, what message will we choose to send? What wisdom would you impart to future generations? What stories would you tell? What warnings would you issue? The answers to these questions will shape the legacy we leave behind and influence the course of human history for generations to come. The future is listening. What will you say?